So this on a ledge, it's like so not. Okay, hi. So today I'm gonna show you how to make the most delicious whole food plant-based, very easy tofu tikka. And originally I was going to showcase it inside my what I eat in a day, which I did do, but it is such a great recipe because I make it all the time. It's so good. And it's like really good for you, and it's so easy to do. So I thought that I would show you this recipe first. Like chicken tikka masala, British invention. I think they took a lot of inspiration and they kind of made their own. So this is kind of a mesh as well, but we're doing it with tofu and it's so good. I usually do it with smoked tofu. It is just really magical. I think I originally saw a recipe on another site called Spruce Eats, and I was making it, and then I was like, no, because I you know, cross-checking the ingredients from you know, actual kind of Indian sites, I saw that different spices were used, and so I kind of took that site and I took what more you were supposed to do, and then I kind of also simplified it because sometimes they would want like ground cashews or like ground nuts or something, and that can be really expensive, or maybe it's not as easy to find. So I kind of just streamlined everything, all right? So this is maybe not like 100% authentic, but it is really good, and I tried to make it as authentic as possible. So so yeah, let me show you how to make it. This is the spice mix for the tikka. I have half a teaspoon of the following, so we're going to make a couple batches. Half a teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of turmeric, garam masala, and I have half a teaspoon of chilies, but if you are not great with chilies, you can put a little bit less. Ground chili. And then we have 1 teaspoon of a smoked but sweet paprika. And this is kind of what makes it British, but it makes it smoky and it's so good. I never was a paprika person before, but then I moved here and then everything started having paprika in it. It was actually really nice. A tablespoon of this this fenugreek leaf. This is dried, and this just provides like a nice kind of it's slightly like bitter, but it's slightly like medicinal, and it adds a really nice kind of depth to the tikka, and it's in all of the, you know, Indian kind of like chicken tikka recipes. Ooh, jeez. And you can get them in like big bags like this for, I got it for £1, which was really nice. Okay, so this is pretty much your spice mix. So when you go and make the tofu tikka later, or you know, next week, you just throw all this together. This is all the dry stuff, and then afterwards I'll show you how I put it together with like yogurt and all of the rest of the liquidy stuff. These are my spices. This is a goo cup. Like, somebody told me that they sell the tops, the lids to these online, but I have a ton of them, and they have no lids. So go down. I'm quite lazy, so what I do is the grocery store sells these cubes of crushed ginger and crushed garlic, and they are really good. There's nothing in them. And I'll take a ginger, and because I like garlic, I'll put 2 garlic cubes in here. So everything goes in here, because I kind of found that whether I, you know, like sauteed onions or like garlic or something beforehand, it vaguely ended up tasting the same. So then I said, okay, let's not deal with this. Everything goes in to one pot. So this is half a carton of, let's see, is this 400 grams? So 200 grams of like a soy yogurt, or just like something that's not sweetened, something that's just yogurt. And I don't know if you have had this brand before, French made brand, but all it contains is soy milk and then your like yogurt starter, so it's really nice. A can of crushed tomatoes. And I like changed it to a can because originally it was not really, but then what am I gonna do with like a quarter can of tomatoes left, right? Tofu. It's like 350 grams of tofu, so very close to a pound of tofu. And then for salt, we're gonna go in with miso, so like a tablespoon and a half, but you can adjust later. Okay, and then actually, what really finishes this dish off, after it's cooked, I add a ton of cilantro to it, and it really, like, if there's no cilantro, it does not taste like great. And even if you don't like cilantro, give that a try. So I might put in just a little bit, like a half a cup of water, just to get it kind of started, not too much. So much. I put in like 1 full cup of cilantro in here because it just makes that big of a difference, but it didn't film. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'll try it out for you. You can do brown rice, you can do mixed rice. I really like a really long basmati white, but as you wish. And then usually for like a side, I might just do some spinach or something. So. That's delicious. I think the whole idea though is to have the cilantro be like so much that it's a little bit of a vegetable as well. This is really, really good. I used to think that you would need to add some like sugar or something extra to it, but I think the magic to this one is just like, it's really creamy from the yogurt, and if you don't want to use yogurt, you can take some cashews or take some nuts and then just stop. But I think it's the mix of the spices, like the fenugreek and the ginger and the garlic. Like, you can't totally decipher what they are now because they blended together into this like really nicely spiced but like mature flavor because of the fenugreek. I'm a big fan of fenugreek, so it's a little bit like medicinal. It's a little bit bitter, I feel like, on that side of it, but it really matures a dish, especially because like we have yogurt, which is a little bit sour. We have tomato chunks, which is a little bit sour too. So it really like, it's very well rounded. Like it's really, really good. Like you have to trust me. You have to make it. You have to put in, no you don't, all of that cilantro because it's really, really good. And once I had it without cilantro and it was just different. Once you make the spice mix, as I showed or show in the what I eat in a day video, it's just really quick. You just dump like everything in. It's one pot cooking, so it's really, really good. Yeah. It's kind of, yeah, okay. Well, no, I was just thinking, I was like, okay, yeah, like I definitely put it into kind of the new cookbook. I've been planning it for a really long time. It's a whole food plant-based cookbook, but it's really good. Like the recipes that I put in, I really like. So, but I don't know, a lot of things kind of like get into the way, and so it just takes longer to do than you would think, and a lot of it is just like the momentum, like okay, gotta go do it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoy this this tofu tikka, and you'll try making it at home, and I will see you all again next time, okay?